All right. It's Monday morning. Thanks so much for being with us on our segment called In Case You Missed It. I'm Joy Limnacker, and this is Brooks Baptiste. We're trying to get you up to speed on things that you might have missed.
Yeah, good morning to you, Joy.
Good
Good morning to
morning.
all of you. It is great to be with you as always. So we've got to talk about a couple of things that are happening here in Atlanta. One story that I know is sparking a lot of conversation, but then also we want to begin with a pretty cool story that has made it a little more, or I should say is in hopes of making it a little more comfortable for people as they're getting into Ubers, Lyft, or now there's a new situation that's out there that we want to tell you about, a new rideshare service. So take a look at this. It is something that is just for women that just launched at the world's busiest airport, and it's called Her Ride. Well, the creators say it is making history as the city's first female and LGBTQ plus friendly transportation option. And Atlanta News first actually got a chance to speak with the founder late last year, who told us why she decided to start this rideshare service. And, basically she was saying there was something that she noticed a need, and being, an owner, she said, I want to check this out for sure.
I would mainly drive at night, and women that I would pick up, they would tell me that they were looking for a woman driver. And so I was like, why hasn't anyone thought of this yet? And if they haven't, I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
So it's available for use now. It's out there. It's out there for folks to use it and whatnot. And so far, it seems like things are running smoothly. So a big congratulations to the founder there. But also, if you are in need of something and you want to give something else a different shot, then that's definitely an option for you. I don't know, Joy, because you being a woman, you probably have to deal with some of the things that maybe us men don't have to deal with when you're talking about getting into a stranger's car.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true. And, and it's like, I've had some creepy Uber drivers before. That
I can imagine.
Like, you get scared. And I covered a case of a woman who was, basically she took what she thought was an Uber, and she ended up dead. So it happens, and I think it's great, and I might be using this app. So thank you for telling us about it.
Absolutely, such a great one. Then there's this other story, Joy, and I want to know what your thoughts are about this as well. So Anita Baker, obviously, a Grammy Award-winning singer, has a lot of fans, not just in Atlanta, but all over the country. Well, this morning she's getting a lot of criticism right now because fans are furious because they say they've been left disappointed. This is after her concert was canceled over the weekend. And this was just minutes before it was supposed to happen. So you can see this is that statement from Live Nation right there that just says, due to late unforeseen circumstances, tonight's An Evening with Anita Baker event featuring the Grammy Award-winning superstar is not going to take place. It has been canceled. Now, what made a lot of folks very upset, I believe, Joy, was the fact that it was so last minute. There were people who came in from out of town. At least if it happens a couple of days out, you may be saying to yourself, well, look, I can try to adjust my plans. Maybe I don't have to take a flight. But we had people from the Carolinas. I'm sure a lot of people drove. We had people from Florida.
People probably got hotels.
And people had hotels. So
they may have missed, somebody's birthday, somebody's graduation, just to do this. So I feel, who knows? Was it a medical emergency?
Correct. Yeah.
It's hard to judge.
And I think that part is important because I don't know why sometimes I'll go in the comment section on some of these posts because, they can either make you smile or make you mad.
Right.
But I saw a lot of people who were coming at Anita Baker in such a harsh way. And I get it. It's an inconvenience. People are frustrated. They have every right to be frustrated. But for a show to be canceled that late, who's to say what really happened? And that part we just don't know yet.
That's true. First and foremost, she could have a very good reason.
Of course, absolutely.
Maybe it could have been a medical emergency, family emergency, whatever the case may be. Yeah. And if that's the case, I totally understand it. If that's not the case, though, I'm with those other people. I would not be happy.
I think most people are feeling that same way. Yeah. So, for the folks who did end up purchasing a ticket that didn't get to experience that evening and be caught up in the rapture and whatnot, as Anita Baker would say it, but, they will at least get a refund. And but I'm sure that she might have lost some support by that. And I know there were a lot of people who were excited. I even had some folks who said, I gave this to my mom as a Mother's Day gift for Mother's Day weekend, or they were planning to go with their mother. So they felt some kind of way that it didn't end up happening.
That's right. And you want a refund not just for the tickets, but, for the hotel,
everything else,
everything else,
and that's not going to happen. Sorry to break it to you.
It's not going to happen. All right. Well, thank you so much, Brooks Baptiste, for the look at some of these stories that maybe in case you missed. Also, did you miss this? There are some new developments concerning Marta and another stop to Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport. This time it's going to be by bus. It's not only the airport, the world's busiest airport as we know, but also it's the state's largest employer. So it's certainly a very important new piece of this plan for Clayton County. Carly Barnett has a closer look.
Marta announced Friday a plan to connect Clayton County directly to Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport is moving forward. It's been in the works since 2020. This will happen through the county's first ever bus rapid transit system, which will involve high-capacity buses.
I can't wait because I work at the airport too.
We spoke to Chedrick Williams, who is at another stop that will be along the route, Shops of Riverdale. The 15-mile Rapid South Lake route, as it will be called, would connect South Lake Mall, the Shops of Riverdale, Southern Regional Medical Center, and most recently, Airport Station, right at the domestic terminal. And as long as it's efficient, he's happy.
Wonderful if they come on time.
The buses will have both dedicated and mixed traffic lanes on existing roads. Board members discussed the plan on April 25th and officially added the airport stop to the plan on Friday. A spokesperson for Marta told Atlanta News First they hope this will provide greater access to jobs, faster and more reliable travel time from Clayton to the metro region, and address growing demand for transit services. The soonest we could see this, still a few years out, in 2030.
Any effort is good effort, because the people need it.
Carly Barnett, Atlanta News First.
Thanks so much to Carly for that report. Okay, let's talk about, all the turmoil at the Fulton County Jail. State leaders and members of the community have been talking about it. They've been putting ideas together and putting ideas on the table for how to fix the turmoil. Of course, we've covered numerous inmate deaths at the jail. Atlanta News First Patrick Quinn was at the recent State Senate subcommittee meeting about this. Let's listen to his report.
Today was the 7th Senate hearing surrounding the issues here at the Fulton County Jail since October. Senators they've heard from major stakeholders here at the jail, including the Fulton County Sheriff, District Attorney, county leaders, and today the public weighed in. Months of talking with the simple goal of informed and effective action. A jail in crisis, the state stepping in.
Everybody agrees something needs to be done.
Under the Gold Dome, the public weighed in, cautioning just throwing more money at the problems at the Fulton County Jail, where 13 people have died since the start of 2023.
So I'm hoping that you'll push more on the accountability.
Much of the testimony called for more wraparound services for those in the county's custody, especially pre-trial. Since October 2023, the nonprofit PAD, Policing Alternatives and Diversion Initiative, said of the 633 people arrested that they've worked with, 88% were not rearrested within 6 months of their offense.
When you divert somebody and you really get to the goals and you really start making things happen, you're not just changing their life, you're changing their father's life, their mother's life, their daughter's life, their son's life. Like it helps the community in whole.
What's next for the Senate? They'll send their recommendations to the county by July 1st. Do you recommend a new jail?
That will definitely be one of my recommendations based on the numbers that I saw, that building a new county jail is a third less expensive than maintaining the current county jail at Rice Street.
A new Fulton County jail is expected to cost upwards of $2 billion. And the county could soon call for a ballot referendum to greenlight more tax dollars. Robertson said Fulton County has one chance to correct this crisis, and they must get it right.
We need to be more efficient in our criminal justice system, not only in Fulton County, but throughout the state of Georgia.
From the Fulton County Jail, Patrick Quinn, Atlanta News First.
Thanks so much to Patrick Quinn for that report. Okay, let's turn now to our St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. And for a moment, I want to just focus on these women here, because we want to really get to what this is about. You know, we've been talking about the 2024 St. Jude Dream Home giveaway, which launches this week, and it could really change your life, but also the lives of families battling serious illness. So our Tracy Hutchins caught up with a mom and a daughter who are together. They spent Mother's Day together, and it's really just because of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
You're still playing in sand over there.
I've told myself I have too much red.
Everything's not red and black.
Time together. Nothing taken for granted by Emily and Allison Fletcher.
And then it was plants and then decoration, or decoration? Okay, got it.
The two taking a trip from their home in Jefferson, Georgia to share a mother-daughter day at the Plant House in Decatur, and sharing with me their journey with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Do you think you would have been able to get through it without St. Jude?
I don't think Allison would be alive without St. Jude.
At just 14 years old, Allison started having a series of severe headaches. They later learned she had a tumor in the middle of her brain. Physicians said it was inoperable. At that point, Allison's mother was desperate to find hope anywhere she could.
After the first round of chemo, I was very sick, and that's when she reached out to St. Jude, and she actually just flew up there one day, random day, and showed up at the gate, security gate, and said, I need to drop these off. Dropped off my files, and the rest is history. But yeah, I wouldn't be here without them.
Allison underwent 30 rounds of chemotherapy at St. Jude. The hospital became their home away from home.
But housing was cared for, transportation was cared for. I mean, I didn't have to think about where I was walking. I mean, it was that much of a support system around us.
I'm on the pre-PA track at Georgia, and when I graduate, I'm going to apply to PA school and then want to be a neurosurgery PA and save children just like this PA saved me.
Tracy Hutchins, Atlanta News First.
It's such an incredible story, and really speaks to why we're so proud to partner with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So we've been talking a little bit to you about the Dream Home, right? So this is the week starting Thursday. You can reserve your ticket to our 2024 St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. It's a brand new home, beautiful. It could be yours, along with other amazing prizes. And again, this is all to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So Tracy Hutchins met with this year's Dream Home partners to show us why this year's home is going to be so special.
The 2024 St. Jude Dream Home is taking shape in this quiet coming neighborhood. A new house you could call your very own. The more than 2,600 square foot home has 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths with 10-foot ceilings and a gourmet kitchen valued at $675,000. All of it coming together thanks to the Providence Group, the same builders who created last year's Dream Home in Buford.
This year, doing it once again, trying to top yourselves, aren't you?
Yep, yes, ma'am. We're trying to make this one continue tradition on, and it's a good, for a good cause.
And many of the builder partners are back too, looking forward to donating their time and materials to create a one-of-a-kind dream home.
Well, second year in a row, we're just ecstatic about it, contributing again to St. Jude. St. Jude's such a wonderful charity, and with Troy, the Providence Group, there's no better people in the world to work with. So anything we can do to help with this charity, we're glad to do it.
North Georgia Brick was behind the masonry work on last year's Dream Home. They'll do the work on this year's home too. And so will Hout Roofs.
Absolutely, yeah.
Why?
It's just giving back to the community. We've been partnered with TPG Providence Group for a little over 20 years. We've all been together, and it's been our turn to give back, really.
And they can't wait to welcome you home.
All right, so if you're interested in
The rules of the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway, pretty clear. Reserve your ticket for your chance to win a brand new dream home. This is sponsored by the Providence Group. This home valued at $675,000. There are other prizes you could win, too, if you get your ticket on the very first day. If you reserve your ticket on Thursday, May 16th, you have an opportunity to win additional prizes. You're eligible to win a $2,500 Target gift card. This is courtesy of Cheryl Leon of Newcastle Realty. Or how about relaxing after a long day of work in your very own ultra premium hot tub? You could win this beauty from the Michael Phelps Legend Series. It's from Master Spas and Atlanta Spa and Leisure. It is worth more than $20,000. Here's another amazing prize. How about a $10,000 gift certificate to Woodstock Furniture and Mattress Outlet? That would be nice, too. Here's the very best part. You can actually win all of the amazing prizes and the dream home, too. So reserve your tickets early. And remember, each sale helps St. Jude Children's Research Hospital finding cures, saving children.
Absolutely. So it's all for an amazing cause, really saving children's lives. So if you want to enter, just go to atlantanewsfirst.com/dreamhome. As Tracy mentioned, not only is the amazing home up for grabs, possibly if you win that, but there's so many other great prizes that Tracy just mentioned. So we really hope that you go to our website, atlantanewsfirst.com/dreamhome. and enter for your chance to win. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great day.